Hello everyone, how you doing today? I'm back with my review of IDW's Sonic the Hedgehog number 29. I'm not gonna lie to you folks, I just finished reading this issue like a couple minutes ago. I'm still kind of recovering from it. So, what am I recovering from? Well, I guess you'll have to watch the video or read the issue yourself. Did I mention I'm recovering? Anyway, let's get into the issue. So it begins and the Sonic heroes are in a bit of a tight spot. They're cornered on Angel Island by the Zombots and by Godzilla-sized Zavok. And there's one bit I thought was really funny where Knuckles and Sonic are having some banter where he's like, "You always bring trouble to my island." And Sonic goes like, "Don't worry, Knuckles, I have a plan." And Knuckles is like, "Alright." So he punches one of the Zombots and he's like, "Well, I'll hold him off while you do that." I just think it would have been hilarious if Sonic had been like, "No, Knuckles, you not punching the Zombot was a critical part of my plan." I don't know, I still think that would have been funny, because, there are a few crucial elements to his plan, those being himself, Silver, and Metal Sonic, so it would have been funny if he was like, "No, you were the fourth key critical thing in my plan, now we're all screwed!" Anyway, Sonic, Metal Sonic, and Silver all run off. Well, actually, no, they don't. Metal Sonic and Silver both fly, and Metal Sonic carries Sonic, so none of them run, actually. But so they try to get to the Emerald. We see on the ground, it's not going well, everyone's getting cornered by the Zombots. Eggman, being the bastard he is, just pushes Amy into the big Zombot, which I'm not gonna lie, I did laugh when I first saw it, just because it's such a cerebral image. A big, monstrous Big the Cat. Well, I guess Big the Cat's already big, so it's kind of redundant. You know what I mean. So Eggman runs away, but then he gets attacked by the Zombot Froggy. But yeah, so it's not going good. Kind of looks like everything's going to be screwed. I'm pretty sure everyone on the ground in the fight has some bit of metal virus on them towards the end of it. It's not going well. And then, during the last second, the Metal Sonic's able to fly Sonic up to Zavok. He grabs the Emerald, he throws it to Silver. And the two of them transform into Super Sonic and Super Silver. I'm man enough to admit it. I squealed when I saw this. And also, I had that reaction, and I knew it was coming, because unfortunately, the San Diego Comic-Con variant cover of this issue, they released that, and they was like, "Oh, Super Silver's on the cover, that's fun." But even still, it's like, I told you guys last issue, I was like, it's not going to be Super Silver, and then it was. It was Super Silver. For the first time since 2006. We have not seen him since then in any official capacity. The closest we've gotten is Archie released a book that was like a guide to the world of Sonic the Hedgehog. And in that they showed a bunch of different super forms. So there's a really low res kind of little doodle of Super Silver, but that's all we've gotten since 2006. And he's here. My boy got to go super. And also, I'm just a sucker for the whole down to the wire, everything's falling apart, and at the last second they're able to pull it out. I always love that, it's a cliche, but, there are reasons things become cliche, it's because they work. But so, the boys become super, and Sonic real quick takes care of Zavok, and Silver even says something to the effect of well, that was anticlimactic. And it's it was Zavok, what were you expecting? But I think that's cool. This is the first time we're seeing Super Sonic in this series. You gotta make an event of it. And I think that they did. Oh my god, this issue is it's so cool. The way, and the art, who did the art on this? I'm gonna check real quick. Adam Bryce Thomas, who I'm quite fond of his work on this series. He's done a lot of cool stuff. He did the art for this issue. And it's so pretty. Everything, it's so well done. And oh gosh. Anyway, I need to move on because I'm just gushing about the issue now. So they go with their plan, use the warp topaz to warp away the metal virus. So Sonic opens up a portal, and Silver starts to suck up the metal virus, which I guess he couldn't do that before. I guess that's a super... I'd believe that. I'd believe that with the power of the Chaos Emeralds you can do that. The Chaos Emeralds can raise the dead. So, the idea that they can cure people of this bullshit virus, yeah, I'd buy that. And so we just get to see, and maybe I'm crazy here, maybe I'm not, but, is that Gadget? We see, an orange, wolf-looking guy. I was thinking maybe that was Gadget, I don't know. And we just get to see all the heroes celebrate. Tangle and Whispers, one was really cute. The Chaotix are singing their theme song was just, it was great. There's a funny thing with Shadow and Knuckles and Rouge. There's a sweet reunion between Cream and her mother, and Gemerals is kind of like Gemerals is kind of awkwardly standing there while they're like in tears. And so we get back to the Super Hogs, and we see that Sonic's opened a portal up to the sun. That's where they're dumping the metal virus. And we see that even in their super states, this is putting a strain on them. And so Silver's like, okay, we got all of it. And then the Warp Topaz effing explodes and sends Silver crashing down to Earth. And the last page reveals that Sonic seemingly is dead. He's not, obviously. I assume that'll be in the next issue. He'll be like, hey guys, I'm back. Or you know what'd be really funny? Is if Ian Flynn just straight up wholesale stole the bit from Archie Sonic. So he like gets blasted into space and then he has to spend a year getting back to Earth. Or Mobius or wherever this is, I don't know. That'd be funny. But no, I think that he'll probably be back in the next issue. But it's weird, because there are times when I kind of resign myself to the fact that, like, in my opinion, the golden age of Sonic has come and gone. Like, I resign myself to the fact that, like, these are not the Archie comics. These are not, and I'm not going to enjoy them as much as I did those comics. That's not a thing I'm, like, and that's not me trying to put that on them as a thing where it's like, no, just simply because they are not the Archie comics, I will not like them as much. No, it's a matter of, there are literally rules in place that say that the things that made me love the Archie comics cannot be put in this comic. So, as well as that the games, I'm a big adventure era guy. That era has come and gone. So, there are times when I get kind of discouraged about the Sonic franchise and where I'm like, is this even the franchise that I love anymore? But then, stuff like this comes along and, like, and I said it before, like, I'm not kidding, like, I had, like, a genuine, like, emotional reaction. Like, call me a pussy if you want, but, like, to seeing, like, the scene where they transform and, like, when all the heroes are celebrating. I mean, it really reminds me that I do love this franchise, that I do love these characters. I would love to, if I ever got the chance to, like, interview Ian Flynn, which will never happen, ever, but, like, I would love to ask where the inspiration came from to include Super Silver in this. Just because, like, why? Like, I'm not complaining, obviously, but it's just a weird decision. Because, he hasn't been used, and, like, he didn't use him at all in Archie, maybe he was planning to, I don't know, but, like, maybe hopefully this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we'll get to see him turn super in the game sometime. I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. I mean, he has had a bigger role recently in, like, Forces and TSR and now this. Like, coincidence? I think, I don't know. Probably. But yeah, I look forward to the next issue. I'm big on falling action. In my opinion, falling action is one of the biggest things you have to nail in a story. Because if it's just, like, climax and then end, then why should I care? Like, I want to see, like, the aftermath. I mean, do I need to say any more? Do I need to talk any more about how much I love this issue? Like, it's good. It's really good. But yeah, so I highly recommend y'all go out and get it. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for coming on this journey with me. My channel has grown a lot over the time of this, first kind of era of IDW. And we're not done yet. The Metal Virus arc will technically conclude next issue, but then we'll be on to a new era with, or I guess I don't know if it'll conclude. Maybe they will do my idea for Sonic being stuck in space for a year. I don't know, but point of the matter being, thank you all for watching. If you're new here and you like what you see, then be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. Help grow the channel. It'd mean a lot to me. Again, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.